Hey guys, so I know it's already been over 2 days, technically 3 when this video is uploaded, but 2 as of recording this. I know everyone and their grandma has already seen the new Shrek 5 trailer. I made a short about it like an hour or so after it came out, but I feel like that's not enough, dude. I have to rant even more. And you've probably seen so many different people rant about it, but I feel like people find that entertaining because there's a compilation already of YouTubers just reacting to it. It would be funnier though if you guys saw my live reaction of me seeing this trailer for the first time. But essentially how I found out about this was a friend of mine sent it to me on Instagram. And it was from another page. It wasn't from any official page. I think it was, but like nothing affiliated with the brand of DreamWorks or Universal. So I saw this and essentially thinking maybe it was some sort of concept trailer. And then I see the character models and I keep thinking that. Then I hear the actual voices. It's Eddie Murphy as Donkey and Mike Myers as Shrek. And I'm like, huh? And then I see the end and then I was like, wait, this is actually real? And I look it up on Google. Sure enough, it was. And I was like, huh? On so many levels, I was confused. Because I was like, what the f did I just witness? Here, let's watch this abomination again, bro. I'm gonna turn my volume. I think I kind of have this all the way up, but what?
Hey, Magic Mirror, who's the fairest of them all?
Now, obviously, you hear this. And initially, again, I just kind of thought the first thing that ran off the back of my head hearing that voice was maybe it might be some archive voice recordings from some of the older movies. And you know, you guys will see why I thought this was again some sort of concept.
Oh, why Shrek, of course.
This is one of the reasons. I mentioned this in my YouTube short. You know, because this is a pop culture meme that someone made, and I hate this picture. I absolutely despise this picture. Who thought? Look, I know Shrek was famous in pop culture for a lot of good reasons, but this is not one of them. Who thought this picture genuine? Who woke up one day saying, "Oh, this picture will look great"? No, it doesn't. Not even close. And the fact that Universal Pictures, or technically DreamWorks, included this photo in their actual trailer is embarrassing. And I'm not the only one who thinks this. And something I thought about, the more I thought about it, all these, look, I'll keep playing, but watch. What is this, bro? That picture I don't mind too much. Hold on, we're gonna skip that for a second. But what is this? Like, dead ass, what is this? Why would they include this? First off, who even made that clip, first of all? Who thought that was a good idea? Second, why did DreamWorks think it'd be a good idea to include this in their trailer? It's like, dude, we know already that Shrek was affiliated with pop culture, you know, a long time ago. You guys, for one, they're too late with this. You know, because these kind of memes where Shrek was like the main star of the memes, it's like, a lot of people have kind of moved on past that. But another thing I was thinking more and more, you know, was the fact that because this is an animated movie, I know most of the target audience will be adults, but considering the fact that this is an animated movie, kids are probably gonna see this movie too. And also, you know, adults who grew up with the original Shrek films are gonna, you know, want to introduce this stuff to their kids. And they've probably maybe already done that with the first 4 films. Maybe not the third one because that was pretty mid, but I'm not gonna get into that. So, and a lot of this might be kind of a controversial thing to talk about, and I might get hate for this, but you know what? I don't care. A lot of kids today, in today's society, are super brain rotted. Like probably more than we were as kids. And these kinds of pictures, like this and this, will just feed onto them. You know, just like it's kind of giving into them, making, you know, that kind of brain rot a lot worse. So it's just kind of like, no. That was something I thought about, you know, more and more as I kept thinking about that trailer. So, bad start already, and that's one of the reasons why I thought initially it was a concept trailer, not a real thing. Let's keep watching. Look at this. Hold on, I'm gonna keep playing.
Dad.
Ooh, mommy like.
Who's making this stuff?
So many things wrong here. Hold on, I'm trying to get a perfect frame where it doesn't look awkward. Okay. This is another reason why I thought it was a concept trailer. Because look at this. Who is this? This is not Shrek. And what? This is not Donkey, bro. Fiona kind of looks somewhat the same-ish. This, I already could tell was Shrek's daughter. One of them anyways. Because didn't Shrek have 3 kids in the 3rd film? And we saw them all in the 4th film. Where are they? I don't know where the other 2 are. There are people making theories up that, you know, it was mentioned in, I think, the 1st film. That it was the 1st or 2nd one. Where ogres eat their own kind. I think it was the 2nd one. It was in the dinner scene. And they mentioned that ogres eat their own kind. And that's what they're speculating is, what if they ate the other 2 kids? Now, this may be a little far-fetched, because again, this is only the first teaser. But you know, I think the reason why people are mad is, well, understandably this, but usually with the first teaser, it kind of gives off the impression of what the film will be like. So, you can see why people are pretty pissed off. But that's one thing. There's no mention of Shrek's other 2 kids. This is one of them. Probably a teenager. Something that people did actually mention that I haven't mentioned yet is they're probably going to implement social media in the movie. Because they used a mirror to get these photos that were trending online. And see, if you look closely, like right here, it has all these like Snapchat-like filter settings. Or on Instagram and whatnot. So that was what people were saying, is that, at least for the concept of, you know, Shrek's daughter being grown up, is that like she's gonna be obsessed with social media. I don't know how true that is. Because as we saw with Inside Out 2, that's what I kind of thought it was gonna be like. But then again, these are not the same companies. This is DreamWorks, Inside Out 2 was Disney. And that's a joke people are saying, as these guys have been Disneyized. That's the way I've been reading it on some comments. But it's like, someone pointed this out, and they're right. Someone pointed out that they became the very thing they made fun of. This design essentially became the thing that they made fun of. When the first Shrek came out, they were making fun of Disney. Now they've been Disneyed. Look at this, bro. This is not even Disney, bro. This looks AI generated. Like, here, let's look up a photo of Shrek. Of the Shrek that we all know and love. Okay, well, look at this one. This is the Shrek we all know and love. The original. Let's find a bit of a better picture. Like this one. This is the Shrek we all know and love. The donkey we all know and love. This, okay, Fiona, I don't know. I feel like Fiona looks somewhat the same. But Shrek and Donkey, what did they do to them, bro? And what the f*** happened to Pinocchio? Why is his f***ing face shaped like a goddamn pear, bro? What'd they do to Pinocchio? Look. If we look up Pinocchio, from Shrek. This is how he looked like in the original films. He does look a little creepy, I will say that. I've always kind of thought he looked a little creepy, but it wasn't anything bad. But what is this, bro? This is a downgrade. Look at this. Wait, he looks more cartoonish. Like, what is this, bro? This versus that? He looks more cartoonish. It's like, I get this is an animated picture, and animation is evolving, but does this look like evolution to you? Evolution is supposed to be good. This is not evolution. This is a downgrade. He looks more cartoonish, bro. Like, and not in a good way either. And that can be said for about the rest of the characters. You can say that for all the characters. They all look downgraded. Now I can't say nothing about her because all of Shrek's kids we've all seen as babies. This is the first time we're seeing one of Shrek's kids as a teenager. But look, okay, I have the extension on. Look at this right here, bro. Look at the amount of dislikes. 448,000 dislikes versus 173,000 likes. Nobody likes this shit, bro. I genuinely feel bad for these people who are actually thinking this is fine. It's not fine, bro. It's not fine. If you think this is fine, you're sick. You're sick. Dude, it's embarrassing. It really is embarrassing. It's like, we waited 15 years to see a new Shrek film. This is what we get? Like, come on, DreamWorks. Shrek is the reason you guys are known. If you guys never made Shrek, people will be like, who are these guys? It's like with Blue Sky Studios, even though they went defunct in, I think, 2021. But it's like with Blue Sky. Ice Age made them famous. And that gave them the, possibility to make more movies like Robots, Charlie Brown movie, a bunch of other movies. And the same can be said with DreamWorks. Shrek made them famous. That's what made them to make other movies like Madagascar, Over the Hedge, B-Movie, bunch of other movies right now. This is what made DreamWorks. And this is the treatment they give Shrek after 15 years? This is embarrassing, dude. This is actually embarrassing. Here, let's keep playing this.
Shrek 5.
Shrek 5, that's the voice of the magic mirror.
Starring Mike Myers, Eddie Murphy, Cameron Diaz, and Zendaya?
Okay, I don't know who Zendaya is. A lot of people really don't like her. I realized that. I was like, why don't they like her? There were a bunch of reasons, but it's like, I don't even know who the hell she is. I'm clueless as f***. So it's like, I don't know her. I have no reason to hate on her. We got the original cast. We got Mike Myers. We got Eddie Murphy, Cameron Diaz. Here's another thing that really ticked me off. Now again, this is only the first teaser trailer. Things can change. And the animation style better be one of them. Because if you guys remember, look. Let's just take a look at Sonic before and after. Okay. This is how they made Sonic look with their first movie back in 2019. Let's get a better picture here. Or no, this one was better. This is hideous and it's terrifying. This is much more like it. And I think was this by Paramount? Yeah, Paramount, the same one. This looks like Swiper from the Dora movie. And it does not look well on him at all. So when they changed it to this, people were happy. But the reason it got changed is because so many people were bullying the studio to change it. Then I'm pretty sure this is about to happen again. We are about to see this happening again with the Shrek 5 movie. Somebody pointed something out that actually is a good point. That DreamWorks' marketing tactic is to make the animation look like ass in the first trailer to actually get people to get more interested in the 5th film to change their animation style, and they will listen to us. They just kind of want to see how we react, but that they will eventually change it towards the very end of the movie. Now, the more you think about it, it does kind of make a bit of sense, but it is also a bit stupid. And the reason I say that is because if you're trying to make a good movie and this is your marketing tactic, like if you're doing this on purpose and you are eventually planning on changing it, it's like, why would you want to piss the fans off? The longtime fans of Shrek who've been fans of the franchise for over 24 years. Like, I don't think that's the right marketing tactic in my opinion. And I'm sure many people can agree with me on this. But I think I'm part of those people right now who are joining the Sonic fans in bullying DreamWorks to change the design of Shrek. Because, like, look, again, I keep pointing this out. But, like, dude, this is not Shrek. And I saw a video earlier today that said that ogres are supposed to look... I think it was actually a queso clip. That ogres are supposed to be ugly. And that, yeah, he is ugly now in this one. He does look more like a realistic ogre, but it's like... I don't think this is what the fans wanted. Like, none of the original fans wanted this. Maybe back in the day they did think Shrek was pretty ugly. I wasn't alive for the release of the first film, so I don't know for sure. But it's like, this is... Well, okay, maybe I will say this represents how ugly an ogre looks. It's still not a good look for Shrek. Like, maybe for a different ogre. But Shrek? No. No. We know Shrek already for who he is. Don't change him for the worse, dude. And some people who are probably going to fight me in the comments for saying, oh, animation is changing. Okay, I'm going to show you guys how Shrek looked in Shrek Forever After. Let's find a, like this one, for example. No, let's find, okay, because something I was telling myself was that if you really watch the movie, you can see somewhat of a noticeable change in the animation style of Shrek and all the rest of the characters. Maybe because the animation was actually like evolving significantly in those in the span of those few years that the movies were coming out. So like, I don't know, I noticed that there actually was somewhat of a noticeable change in the animation compared from the 4th movie to the 3rd movie. But for the most part, they managed to keep Shrek's original design. And you know what, I was fine with that. You know, everyone was fine with that. That's what they could have done with this, and I know it's been 15 years, but it's like, come on, dude. Okay, now, I think that's enough ranting of the animation. I think you guys have heard me say enough. But what I was saying, something that ticked me off, and again, they could change this in the next trailers. Where is Antonio Banderas? There is no mention of him, nor Puss in Boots in the trailer. And some people might say, oh, he's not going to be in the movie. Bro, we saw the Puss in Boots movie, The Last Wish. They were going to far, far away. So obviously they're gonna go visit Shrek. And if this is supposed to follow the events after The Last Wish, then yeah, we're going to see Puss in Boots. And you know, as far as I know, any of the cast members that have been interviewed for, you know, questions about Shrek 5, I think it's been mostly, again, Mike Myers, Eddie Murphy, and Cameron Diaz. How come they haven't gone to Antonio Banderas? Part of that does kind of scare me that maybe they're not going to include him, but it's like, come on, dude. You can't have a Shrek film without Puss in Boots. And obviously, yes, the first one, but that's because nobody knew who Puss in Boots was at the time, apart from the fairy tale stories. But when they actually introduced him to the second movie, now it's just kind of like, come on, dude. You cannot have a Shrek movie without Puss in Boots after the second one. And I don't even know, bro. But I honestly hope that they do mean that Puss in Boots is in there. Of course, with them adding Antonio Banderas to the cast. Now, obviously, this is the release date, 2026. I don't even know anymore, dude. It's so embarrassing. It really is. Nobody is happy about this, bro. I don't know a single person better than the sick people in some comment section. It's like, you can't say this is good, bro. Now it may kind of sound like I'm overreacting, but it's kind of like, dude, Shrek is known for being Shrek. This is not Shrek. And this is a pattern that's been following with a lot of movies in modern times. They evolve backwards from what they were before. Look at all the Disney live remakes. We have a Snow White film coming out that people are already shitting on. The Mufasa movie did pretty bad. Actually, I wouldn't say it did pretty bad, but it did not do very good either. And I think part of that was because of the Sonic movie, but my point is, a lot of this it's like Disney has lost their originality and they're only sticking to live action remakes. They're downgrading. And this is a trend that's been following with movies, a lot of big companies in the past few years. This movie, this trailer, is a good example of that. So you could see why I'm mad, especially for something like Shrek, which is something we waited over 15 years for, because keep in mind the last Shrek film was 2010. I was 6 years old when that movie came out, and I'm 21 years old now. So I've been waiting, for a long time. I'm also waiting for a fourth Madagascar, but I don't have any hopes of that ever coming. It could though, but yeah, I don't know, dude. I feel like I've said what I've said, and I can't rant anymore. I think I've ranted everything that I've wanted to say, dude. Because obviously in the short, it's like when I filmed the short, I was already like running a little late to work, so I was kind of rushing it, but I still wanted to like get my point across. And well, with this video, I definitely mumbled along upon my words, you know, like I tend to do. But still being, you know, 100% honest, you know, about how I really feel about this. If this is what the final product really is, I don't know if I want to see the Donkey movie that they're planning, because Eddie Murphy in an interview said they are doing a movie specifically about Donkey, kind of like how they did with Puss in Boots. But if this is what they're gonna do with Shrek 5, I don't think I want to see the Donkey movie. I don't know, dude. I genuinely hope they do change this. Paramount and Sega were nice enough to listen to the fans in 2019. But I think we can all agree things in 2019 were way better than they are today. So who knows if DreamWorks will actually listen. It's gonna be a hit or miss. We'll have to find out. But anyways, I think that's about all I have to rant about. I think I've said enough things that have already been said. But I don't know, dude. I'm still embarrassed by this. Like, first day, I was so utterly pissed off the whole day, bro. I was like, this just ruined my day. Everybody in the row was pissed. Everyone I knew was pissed. My sister was pissed. My cousins were pissed. We all love Shrek, dude. So for them to give them this treatment is not cool, bro. We'll see what happens, though, in the next couple months. Because this movie's not coming out for another 2 years. A year or 9 months, essentially. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I've been away for a while, I'm sorry. You guys haven't seen any videos with my voice or my face in a while. I've been busy, school, dealing with personal issues that I'm not going to get into in this video. But I've been away for a while for those reasons, and I don't know if I'm coming back after this video. Don't count on it, though. But anyways, that's it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed me ranting. I don't think I've ever ranted like this before. Maybe I have, but I don't know. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.